What's this? Is this a K attending my stream? My goodness, and hello there, Gruffy Bears. Nice to see you, nice to see you. I am almost ready. Give me one moment here. Ta-da! Oh, it's too high. Can't let you guys see beyond the screen. Ooh. Nice to see everyone here. That looks like that music's still a little loud. Let me turn that down. There we go. That looks much better. And of course, if I get the mic closer to me, if I point it in the right direction, that tends to help a great deal. Oh my god, I'm knocking everything over. Just the worst. Hello, hello. Ah, no, you can't see beyond the Great Veil. There we go. Let's see if I maybe just push that up a little bit. That'll be a bit better. Alrighty. So, this ogre is so close to being finished. And if I happen to finish it early today, I will then go and paint this fella here, which is also so close to completion. Let's see here. Yeah, I saw people started jumping into the chat, so I wanted to make sure you guys knew that I am in fact here. I am alive. I just need to freshen up my water and we can get started. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. Kay is almost historically only ever able to lurk. So very happy to have you on here. Again, give me just a moment. I see people like in the chat and I'm like, oh no, I have to like interact with them immediately or else they're all gonna leave, because that's just how my brain works. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I have returned. Hey, the Dungeon Journeyman, nice to see you, nice to see you. I'm alive. Isn't that what a non-alive person would say? I'm not convinced. Nice to see you, nice to see you. Alright. You can hear Ganon howling in the background. He's deciding to scream for no apparent reason. I'm sure if the construction wasn't going on, you guys could actually probably hear it. But alas, construction is going on. Alright, I think that this side is well worn and deserves a break. So, let's... hello, buddy! Welcome back. Hey, Ganon. He goes in and he goes out. Alright, cool. This disgusting piece of paper towel. Most excellent, most excellent. Alright, alright, alright. I'm excited. And get this over here, get some real light going on. Kay, you may see that my stream is no longer Eternal Darkness with fuzzy grain and granularity. I've got a new camera. And we'll go here. Maybe do aperture priority. The lighting staying about the same, which is alright. Ganon, what are you doing? Hi, hello. Alright, so, let's take a look here. You miss Ganon's screams. He just walks into rooms, ARRRGH, ARRRGH, and then he just leaves. He's quite distracting. All right. So, looking at this mini here. So we've got the wood. I'm gonna have to cover that with a matte varnish. That's super glue right there. Let's see here. Ooh, I need to. Can you hear him again? I need to do this foot here. I'm thinking maybe like almost like a bandagey cloth kind of thing. Given how these two look so similar, I was noticing that there's like two, can't even see it past my thumb. There's kind of too close in tone. So I want to change this up. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I could probably do some stippling to change up the texture. Man, the jackhammering. There we go. So I could do that. I might even redo that entirely. I gotta put a wash on that rope. Hi, hello, Ganon. Oh! Don't fall. Hi, hello. Cutie. All right. I need to finish up the weathering on this metal. I'm just trying to make a mental note of everything I need to do. I need to touch up this necklace here. Obviously need to finish the leather, and I need to do the wearing effects on the leather. Alright, so I've got a fair bit to do here, but within 3 hours I could probably do it. Oh, and I also have to give this handle some kind of differentiation here. So that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, here. Flakes, making it look like there's unpainted areas. Okay, that one's authentically unpainted, but that's fine. What camera am I using? I am using a Logitech Brio. Before, Kay, you and me were using the same camera, but not anymore. Now it's different. All right, and oh, I need to fix up this bag. I've got this weird stain there. That's no bueno. I kind of want to start with this here. What can I do? Goodbye, Ganon. What can I do to really make that different? I suppose I could do a... You know what I could do, actually? What I could do, rather than change this, I could change the wood, and it'll stand out more from the rest of this. Maybe make it like a redwood. Could do that. It's tricky. But instead of talking, maybe I should just start painting. I'll just wing it. I like the sound of that. Hello, Mikey. Typical mellow minis painting the butt. Yeah, I had Gruffy Bears fill in for you on the day that you were absent. I was like, look, when Mikey's usually here, he usually says butt brushing. And you have to fill in his shoes. They're big shoes, but I believe in you. And, you know, you can be a stand-in Mikey. And, you know, he participated. He did it. He did a bang job. And it was good. Lovely to see you guys. Lovely to see you. Once again today, I was late. Oh, and I haven't even done announcements to let people know I am online. All right. Let's see here. Hello, everyone. We're online and painting a pirate. Hope to see you there. And I didn't do the Instagram one again. I'm a really bad stream. Oh my god, Ganon, what are you doing? He's at a point where he's running around. Michelangelo. I got notification on an email. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? Oh, I meant like in Discord. Usually I hop around and I'm like, hey people, I'm live if you want to join. And then they're like, cool. And I'm like, yeah, friends. Yeah. What are you up to today, Michelangelo? Should I just call you... I've already got Mikey. Should I go with Michelangelo? I might go with Michelangelo. From now on, you are dubbed Michelangelo. Let's see here. Does he have that? Friendly streams. There we go. There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. Making Tangles, good morning. How are you? Oh, starting to pick up already. Got it, pal. Yeah. Yeah, sorry if you usually go by Mike. I've already got a Mikey. I gotta differentiate somehow, you know? You know. Hey yo, Orc Paint Shop, going well. Wah! Here, let's see. I'll put in the Jenny Joyo Waws. There's the Jenny Joyo Wogs. Wog! There we go. All right. Sorry, I'm just going through all these here. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you. Holy heckity heck. A lot of people rushing in. I better hurry up. What am I painting today? Today, I'm going to be finishing up this guy. There's just a couple little tidbits that I want to finish on up. They're all right. They're doing good. I wanted to fix up this cloth so it's a bit more easy to differentiate from this wood. Making a break, so I need to slowly start to draw my animation. Ooh, you're an animator? That's fun. Looking awesome. Thank you. I'm hoping I might be able to finish today, and if I do, then I can finish this guy, and then I have like 2 things I can post on my Instagram, and that's fun. So yeah. And then I'm just gonna do a couple more of these, and then I'm just gonna jump straight into painting. Making Tangles, I feel so much better about my current job. Oh, excellent! I'm so happy to hear that. I know that the last one was just not doing it for you, so I'm glad to hear that things are going better for you. Do 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 do. All right, and yeah, you know what? That's good enough. Gonna close down Discord. Gosh, this darn thing, it really likes just hovering up. That's the one challenge I have with my my scissor arm. You see, it likes to float. I'll push it down, and then it goes floating up, and I'm just like, no, don't do that. All right, painting. That's the thing that people are here for, right? Maybe I should start by doing it. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go with the sepia that I've got somewhere on my palette, but we're just gonna do a new dot. I'm gonna go blop. New spot for the sepia. Are you made from? So you make from wood this figure? This is a 3D printed resin miniature from, who are they? Artisans Guild. I wish I could do something like this from wood, but that is way more talented than I am capable of. I have done, and Kay is going to jump on this if I don't jump on it. I have dabbled in sculpting and doing clay. I have yet to finish said clay sculpture. But if you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, heck, I can't reach this. Yeah. Maybe some tape. Well, the thing is, like, I don't want it permanently here because this is actually my workspace. But this is something that I've actually sculpted. Like, this is me with clay and clay tools. Let's see here if I can, like, just lower some of the harshness. Like, you can see, like, there's eyes in here. You can see, like, all the skin wrinkles. There's a little bit of, like, you can see the, what is that, the cornea, the muscles in the cornea. So, like, I've done some clay sculpting, but I need to do the other half of it, and I'm really not good at keeping up with projects. We're gonna go back to manual here because that is too bright. Thank you. I like horrifying. Horrifying's good. Horrifying is like, yeah. All right, let's go to like 250. Is that too bright? No, that looks like that's perfect. All right, and make sure that the, nope, 250 is not bright enough. Okay, let's go 300. There we go. There we go. And is the, let's see here. Got the sharpness good. And do I need to go even more zoom? No, that is too zoom. There we go. You can see like the wrinkles in the elbows. That's perfect. But yeah. What kind of animation is it that you do, Michelangelo? Are you a 2D animator, 3D animator, traditional animator? Are you using Autodesk Maya, or like, are you using, like, what do you use? I've used Maya, but I didn't really do much for animation. I know that Maya can animate, but I know that there's better software for it. 2D animation, and you're doing it traditional. Oh man, that is respect. 2D animation is truly magnificent stuff, and a lot of work. You tried 3D and it's not your cup of tea, and you know what? That's perfectly fine. Where can people see or find your stuff, Michelangelo? Here, let me make it so that you can drop links. And here, there we go. Where can people find your stuff? I'm a self-promotion friendly channel. You are more than welcome to share. If you got like an Instagram, if you got anything like that, ArtStation, you know, feel free to share. If you got a DeviantArt, you can share the DeviantArt. I'm not ready. No, that is totally fine. That is all good. Hello, Lynn Mitches. Good evening. Packing up for your trip to university to do your tests. I might want to one day make creatures that work for stop motion. I still want to, but I think I should think up a creature and stuff. I know I'm not Chris, but hello, Images. I struggle with my imposter syndrome. Oh man, I think all the artists in this room can fully understand and agree imposter syndrome or relate to it. I know I certainly do. Like a lot of the time I will finish doing something and I will convince myself it was a one-off, it was a fluke. There'll be recordings of me doing it. I'll be like, no, I mean, like, I know that I did this, but I don't think I really did it. Like I'll convince myself like anything in order to be like, it's not that good. It's okay. Which it does a disservice to other people, because I know that there's other people who are trying to start out, and if I'm saying that I'm doing badly, then it can feel like for them that maybe they shouldn't bother trying. And that is the worst thing that I can do to people. So I have been trying to stop doing that with everything that I can. Yeah, I'm almost thinking I should do like maybe like cloth wrapping instead of leather wrapping on that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see it. Yeah, big imposter syndrome feels it's rough. It's really rough. Let's see here. Okay, so I want to do that, and I kind of want to make it dirty looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my leather white, which is one of my favorite off-whites, which is rough because it's a out of production paint. Of course, my favorite is not in production, so I use it very sparingly. Hey, no worries. I mean, I have no doubt that what you're doing is good. Like, it's traditional animation is so much work. Oh. All right. I need to not do that. There we go. Mostly got rid of that. All right. I'm using too funky of a brush. I'm going to switch over to something that's a little newer and cleaner. So how did you find me, Michelangelo? Did you find me from Instagram, from Twitter? Did you find me in other Discord servers? Through Twitch. Oh. Do the colors smell strong? So, I use acrylic paints. They can smell, but they don't smell bad. Usually they smell sweet, if anything. But most of the things I use are pretty odorless. It's not like I'm using alcohol-based paints, which can just reek. Eat the paint. It can totally... Recommended? I got recommended? Wow. Well, that's exciting news. I never would have expected that. Wow. That's exciting stuff. But yes, no. It can totally... Can't believe recommended when he turned down affiliation. I did turn down affiliation. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't want it. I absolutely... So, there's a lot of reasons for it. No. Okay. Twitch affiliation is a big scam. I'm gonna say it right there. The ad revenue that comes from it is close to nothing, and it forces ads on all of you guys. Like, I can't, once I turn ads on, I can't turn it off. And then you guys are incentivized to pay $5 a month to turn ads off. But that $5, $2.50 of it goes to Twitch. And it's... I just think the whole system is messed up. So I would rather not have ads at all. And if you guys want to financially support or give contributions or like that kind of thing, you guys can go on Patreon. You guys, I have a donation button, and when you guys just give support that way, I get 90% to 100% of it, rather than you paying $5 with the intention of that going towards me, and $2.50 going into the pocket of Jeff Bezos. I'm not a fan of it. I would rather. Hey, thank you for liking the stream, Matt Donald. But yeah, no, I think it's boo. I just think that I would rather be like, what is it? ABC with Bob Ross taking no money and giving you guys a comfortable place to relax. Spit in Jeff's face. Exactly. Yeah. I would rather give you guys a nice calm place to relax, something that's chill. Unfortunately involves a jackhammer in the background, but I would rather give you guys a place like that and not incentivize you to pay money or else deal with ads. And some of the ads are gross. Like, some of them are really like, wow, why is this being forced on people? Like when that, I think it was like for a week when there's like the Trojan condom commercials. I was like, oh my god, like I do not need this right now. So yeah. So I said boo to Jeff Bezos and decided that you guys can watch for free and without ads. Lucky you, I love jackhammers. By the way, did the referral link work? I find out when I email them. So the next time I follow up with Reaper, so if you made the purchase, the next time I follow up with them, that should be contributed. Unfortunately, the system that they have for basically finding out, like, I have to contact them. I don't just have like a portal that I can check in on, which is annoying, but it's better than nothing. But I will find out with them. So you went and you bought the witch's hut. That's super exciting. I'm very excited to see what you do with it. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit of an unconventional streamer. I said no to affiliate. I was eligible for affiliate probably 5 or 4 months ago. And I do commissions in a weird way where I don't accept your money. And I say instead, I want you to spend like half as much, but I want you to order me minis instead. Yeah, I'm a weird streamer. All right, let's see here. Everyone's just collectively boo Jeff Bezos. But yeah, no, I have a very, very minor, very, very, very minor understanding of, I'll lend me chiz. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. My brain farted and melted as soon as you did that. I don't remember what I was going to say. Let's see here. Nope, I can see it. The message says spit in Jeff's face. Yeah, no, I can see it. Spit in Jeff's face. Well, thank you. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. Every time that happens, I lose complete track of thought. Do you guys know what I was gonna say? What was I talking about? Mellow spitting Jeff's face minis. Oh my gosh. I can't remember what I was gonna say. I'm sure if I can't remember, I'll either remember later on or it wasn't that important in the first place. Just know that I enjoy spending the time here with you guys. I mentioned in my Discord server, I didn't mention here yet, but in June, I'm going to be participating in another fundraiser. It's going to be a fundraiser for the Trevor Project, which is a pretty well-known group for providing support for trans individuals. And I don't know all the services that they provide. I need to look up on all those details so I can, better explain the fundraiser. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be painting Pride minis, which is really exciting. Because I kind of already wanted to do that. My commissions. Okay, yeah, so I do commissions in a weird way. So let's say you were like, hey, Chris, I want you to paint this mini for me. And I'll be like, all right, cool. So I have to, because I have to have some value in my time, right? Because this, I've probably spent 10 or more hours. So if I was to charge as minimal as like $10 an hour, that would be $100 for the paint job and $50 for the miniatures, and that's atrocious. It's really expensive. And so paying $150 for a mini, realistically, I've probably spent more than 10 hours, and I would realistically, for my time, probably want to charge more than $10, but wouldn't have the conscience to do so. So instead, what I want to do is, if you're going to send me a mini, send me, 2 additional of it, or not the exact same model, but like, if you want me to paint a $50 mini, I'm going to ask you to send me, and also like this $50 is really expensive for this, but I would ask that you spend 2 times as much and send me miniatures. And for my own collection, I will paint your mini. I will, to the best of my ability, and I will send it back to you. So if you have like, I don't know, there's a $20 box of like a squad of some kind, I'd be like, okay, cool. If you can spend another $40, send it along with the shipment to me, and whichever. This way, I can maybe discover new miniature companies. Oh, this is Evil Girlfriend. Oh, you're at Evil Girlfriends. Hello, Evil Girlfriend. Lovely to see you. Lovely to meet you. I've heard so many good things about you. But yeah, it basically just like, instead of, it's for the community. I would rather do things that are beneficial for the community. She says hi back. That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your hellos. But yeah, so on the regard, I don't want anyone to feel bad for taking affiliate. I just encourage that if you guys do want to give to those people, those streamers, they receive more in their pocket if they have donation links. So if they have something like what Linmich has just used, or if they have like wish lists, those are actually for your dollar going to go farther. So just things to consider. Which is why I, use Kay, Artisans Creations. Shout out to her in the chat there. I use her donation link because I know that goes directly into her pocket. But speaking of which, there's a bunch of streamers in the chat, and I need to like shout them out. I have been terrible. So let's see. SO, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Olimiches. SO for Mikey. We got Mikey and Gruffy Bears here, 2 members of the Creature Club podcast. If you like just funny, humorous, having a gab podcasts about Dungeons and Dragons, sometimes talking about the game itself, I strongly recommend their podcast. They're one of the only podcasts I listen to, and I was very lucky to get to know them a bit better over time. Let's see here. There's Mikey. There's that. SO for the Dungeon Journeyman. We cannot be stopped, unfortunately. No, it's true. They are now war criminals. They are wanted by the United Nations for just talking too much gaff on Spotify. Did I use gaff correctly? I honestly try to learn your guys' Irish lingo. I don't do a good job at it. I stepped away for a sec. You got shouted out, Mikey. I talked about the podcast. I said, big Mikey, good guy. What did I do? Well, you're a war criminal now. And yeah. Where I come from, gaff means house. That's right, gaff is a house. Darn it. Was it talking crack? Is that what it was? Your guys' lingo is hard for me to remember. Yeah, gaff means house. Shoot. Was it having the crack? Is that what it was? Like CRACC? See, there's another form of, that I would usually say, but I have a family-friendly stream, and I will not refer to that. Because if kids are watching, I want to make sure that the parents don't have to change the channel. The dialect is nonsense. Oh, AIC. Yes. That spelling makes no sense to me. That would be like crake. Talking crake. It's all good. Talking poo. Yeah, there you know. That's the one, Mikey. That's the one I'm thinking of in my head. Let's see here. So I need to put on that Beastie Brown, and I already did that, and I just didn't pay attention. Grab my most abused brushes. Let's see here, not that one. Here we go. Yeah, my stabby brush. This is my stipple brush. It is one of my very first paint brushes. As you can tell, it's part of my starter kit. But with the E at the end. Yes, exactly. I'll have you know I'm wanted in 46 countries. Ooh. Something to aspire to right there. Let's see. Alright, so now that we've wiped off an adamant amount of paint. We're gonna stab it. I'm just gonna keep stabbing. Like, what was his name? Something Mike. Another Mike. He was like, yeah, just shank it like it owes you money. He was on Jenny Joyo's stream. I followed him recently on Instagram. He likes orcs, which is like most mini painters, I feel. I feel like mini painters can be broken down into orcs and necrons. Obviously space marines. Ugh. Too many space marines. It's not the Space Marines' fault. It's just GW gives too much spotlight. Like, they don't do that with, like, Warhammer Fantasy. Or, sorry, Age of Sigmar. It's not like, here's the 1,000,000th elf. No, they don't do that. Crazy. Crazy folk. Yeah, this is starting to look better. There we go. Break it up a little bit from the skin. Bit of mess, lads. Comrade Pete. What? What is that? I'm not entirely sure what Chris is about, but he is wanted in some countries as well. I am. People say that I need to go visit New Zealand, and I need to go visit Ireland. I need to go visit North BC. I'm wanted in a few places. I just need to find the schedule to go there. Obviously, I am joking. I meant by the law. I know. I just thought it was the best way to just be a poo head. That's Irish for keep it PG, lads. Kamed? How do you pronounce that? How am I supposed to pronounce that? I don't believe that's spelling. I am indeed a poo head. The gremlin calls me a poo head all the time. The gremlin is not here to verify my poo headness. No, we have PG. Yeah, I just don't know what the first word is. Koimade? Kamyad? I don't think it's a word. I think you're lying to me. With your tricks. It's a story I want to tell, but it's not my story to tell. It's Mikey's. But it's really funny. Kamade is pronounced like Kamade. Kamade? Am I pronouncing that right? Is it faster? Do I say Kamade? 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 Alright, so got that. It's looking a little better. Need to get my ink. Is the verb to keep. Kamade. See, I see it and I want to pronounce it, but my brain just immediately goes to Commodore. Like a Commodore 64. Stop butchering languages. I'm not trying. I'm trying to learn. Oh, goodness gracious. You poo head. The E is he, or pronounced A. Yeah. I'm trying. But I am indeed a poo head. That doesn't stop me from being a poo head. Also, if you go over to Mike DeLime's stream, who streams their, what is it? Sundays and Tuesdays. Yeah, Sundays and Tuesdays. You can see me being an absolute menace. I am on my worst behavior in history. Nothing but my worst behavior. Yeah, we all butcher the language over here. I mean, you're not doing any worse than what the Scottish do. And I say this as someone who is of Scottish descent. My grandpa's from Scotland. It's time for sleep now. It's like Spider-Man, a menace. Good night, making tangles. Parker, did you bring me photos of Spider-Man? I love J. Jonah Jameson so much. Menace to society. Yep. Actually, that wouldn't be too terrible if I do that and that. Yep. Gotta wet up the palette. Boop, boop. All right. So what I can do now is I can actually take a little bit of water, mix it in with my sepia. Or is this my sienna? I always get sepia and sienna mixed up. Sepia. Yep. And I can apply just a little bit of shadow here. Is it possible some piece of the figure to break? Oh, yes. I break my figures all the time. Here we go. Here's this little sword man, a fighting man, if you would, that his arm broke off. So this guy was a pewter miniature, and it can be a little difficult with pewter minis because usually you assemble them with super glue, right? And so you would put in your glue there, and you would, try to get it to fit in, and you would hold it for a while. But super glue is flawed. It is good in having a tensile strength of, resisting being pulled away from the direction that it was assembled, but hello, Warlock's Quill, bonsoir. Super glue, yeah. I'll go into super glue in just a moment. But if you take super glue and you go at an angle, it just snaps. It has no resistance whatsoever to it. So no, I don't actually have super glue. I just remembered I threw out my last bottle. Instead, lately I have been using this brand of adhesive called the Better Ultimate Adhesive. It's not really intended for miniatures, but it does a darn good job. Oh, I dropped that in the wrong place. There we go. But yeah, I love this stuff. It is my favorite. It's kind of like an elastic glue. Yeah, so the Ultimate Better Adhesive has more spring to it. So if you bend it, it's not going to snap. It's going to hold on for its dear life. It's a really, really good adhesive. All right, we're gonna go like that. Go like that. Go in here. We're just gonna deepen up some of these. Better Ultimate Adhesive is such a flex name. It really is. Butt brushing. But no, I found them. I looked into them because I'm allergic to super glue. The smells make me act up. And so when I was looking into them, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give this a shot. Show the butt. Yeah, he's got a great butt. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. It's got a very curvaceous butt. Like, ooh, butt brushing. All right. I don't want to get nailed with the term surfaces. You fool! Don't tell the chat your weakness. My allergy to super glue. Whoops. Yeah, no, I'm totally allergic to super glue. How long have I been doing this? That's a hard to answer question. I have been painting for, in total, like when I started more than 11 years ago. However, I would often paint and then take breaks, and paint and take breaks, and paint and then go on long breaks. Sometimes I wouldn't paint for like a whole year. But in the last 2 years, I have been painting much more frequently and much more consistently. Super glue tonight. Yes, that is exactly what I have. I have a weakness. It's really bad. So I actually was often experiencing my allergy for when I was streaming, and so she's gone now, but making tangles would often be there, and I'd have hard times breathing. My nostril cavity would just like close, and I couldn't breathe through my nose. It would last when I was experiencing the allergy attack. It'll last for days. Like it's not just a small period. Like it will last for days. It is the worst experience to have. So yeah, once I realized it, I went to go and take action on it. Yeah, break the cycle. Exactly. Break the cycle as in like I stopping painting. Yeah. Let's see here. Whoop. All right. Let's see if this is going to make it a little bit better. Or maybe I could go with that color. That's not a bad color. That might work. What is this supposed to be? Faded khaki. That is exactly what I want. I could probably use both of those, actually. So, I'm gonna take my nice butt view. You know it. For anyone who is familiar with Walter's workshop, in his Discord server, there is a section called the Rump Roast, where the whole thing is just dedicated to the butts of miniatures, and it is one of the greatest of things. Let's see here. Let me get some of that water. Orc with a whale tail? What? Orc with a whale tail? Hey, Lucky Loki! How's it going? It is Wednesday, which means I'm live. Walter's workshop. I don't know if his last name is White. I don't know Walter's last name. But he's another Twitch streamer, and he's got a platypus for for kind of like an avatar. Oh, did you mean Walter White isn't like from Breaking Bad? Yes, you did. Okay, cool. I was like, Walter White? No, I don't think so. No, it took me a moment. It took me a moment. You had already answered by the time I figured it out. Alright, this... Yeah, this is doing it. It's very subtle, but this totally makes the cloth look more standoutish from the wood. That is exactly what I needed. No, I knew. Sorry, the delay. You probably didn't hear me come up to that. Cough. Hark to some more. This is my life now. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. So we've got that there. By the way, Warlock's Quill, what are you up to? Got any cool projects going on? Guys, if you aren't already following Warlock's Quill on Instagram, Warlock's Quill has some very cool projects in the works pertaining for notebooks for Dungeons and Dragons players. They're pretty like, they're not like super explodey in your face, which is probably my favorite part about it. Like they've got, I wouldn't say minimalist, but it's very cool stuff. Yeah, I don't know if she streams. I don't know if it's just on her Instagram or not. But I totally recommend checking it out. It's very good stuff. And thank you for that there, Elimitches. Elimitches, I should just make you mod. You do shoutouts. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Oh, so you did stream for a little bit. Okay. See, I didn't know if you streamed or not. Now I know. Hey, everyone should check out Mellow Amazing. Gosh darn it, Mikey. Oh, gosh. That little ball at the end of your brush is making my eye twitch. Oh, the teeny tiny... Ah, it's fine. Hi, Zelda. That little ball is doing my work for me. It's perfect. Yeah, Zelda. It doesn't make a difference, but I do love it when people subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I may or may not have projects that I'm working on right now put up on YouTube, and I may or may not be trying to. I'm working on a YouTube video right now. So you don't need to watch the stream there, but if you subscribe there, totally helps me out. I feel like a lot of my paintbrushes make Loki's eye twitch. Hey, there we go. I can see you there, Michelangelo. The Donut Lord and the Cone Princess. Yeah, the Cone Princess is here. The Gremling was asking if people had come up with a name for Zelda, and I was like, not yet. But I know that it was going to come. I just didn't know when. I was thinking about it yesterday. It's too funny. Zelda! Hey, 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 hey! Zelda, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Give me 1 second. It is a bit on the nose. Hey, hey! Do you want to come over here? Hey? You want to jump up on the little throne? Here. Hi. Hi. Ow. Ow. Hey. Yeah. Give her catnip. Don't think I have any at the moment. She's pretty picky on whether or not she wants catnip or not. You know what? I'll keep those ones the way they are. They don't need to be highlighted differently. It's really just this one that needed that differentiation. That's much better. All right. I got that. I got that. I still need to do this. Do I have a black ink? There's my black ink. Yes, meow meow, Zelda. She's so happy. Here, give me a second. I'll give Zelda a little screen time. Hi, hi. Meow. Hold on, you stay there, stay there. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Hi. Hi. You want to come over here? Hi. Hi. This is Zelda. No, no, you don't need to come up over on my lap. You don't need to come on my lap. Hi. Yeah. Oh, you're such a cutie. Hmm? Yeah. All right. She's super lovely. Loves affection. For those who are wondering why and don't already know, she is in the cone because she has severe anxiety, and without the cone she harms herself, which is not good. It's the opposite of good. So that is the only reason that she has that. Ideally, I would love it if she did not have her cone, but yeah, she's got kind of tiny pajamas. Those also help. Yeah, sweater cat. Yeah, that is because she likes to scratch her shoulders to the point of bleeding. So she has little sweater on. as well as these little, do I have one nearby? I don't have one nearby. I got a bag of it here. So she's got these little claw caps that I put on just on her back feet, just to again make it so that her shoulders are protected. Her shoulders are healed right now. It's a non-stop thing with her. Cell anxiety, yeah. I honestly probably have to get her a new medication to try and see if I can get her anxiety more under control. Because I don't like her being like this. Like, I don't want my cat to be, hey, what are you doing? Hi. Hello. You know, I don't like it when she's stuck like this. It's like, or basically her whole life right now is like wrapped up. Now, mind you, she is fine. Like, she jumps everywhere. She goes and, like, you know, she's demanding. Like, she behaves just like a normal cat. It's just she's got this, like, get up that she has to wear. CBD? Yeah, so I have experimented with giving her, you know, cat hemp. And if it's taking an effect, it's very, very minimal. But lately I've stopped doing it, and she seems to be doing pretty good on her own right now. But that was something that was absolutely on the table that I was experimenting with, and it didn't seem to make any significant, meaningful difference. But thank you for, you know, trying to come up with suggestions and stuff. We did try that out. Lately, she doesn't seem to have too much anxiety. She just wants to spend time with me. Hello. But at the same time, she's also like apathetic sometimes, which is good. With her, that is a good thing, because a lot of the time her only way of coping is like attention, and then the moment you stop giving her attention, like, you know, walk away to go make food, she'll follow you screaming. The pajamas? Here, give me a second. There you go. Oh, I totally... Yeah, exactly. No doubt about it. That is my relationship with this cat. Hey, what are you doing? Don't do that. What kind of rig is my camera on? My camera is on a scissor arm. It's like the cheapest scissor arm I could get. I did not spend a lot of money on it. Hello. Oh, close the door. I see. Cheap is good if it's durable. Yeah, it is durable. I've actually like bent it into... Oh, hello, Gannon. I've had to like bend it so that like... Oh, there we go. So that it didn't include the stuff up here, basically. And it was fine. It held to it. Like physically just like bending it. Yeah, I think it cost me like $25. Like, I went with like the absolute cheapest thing I could get. I'm considering getting one, but those lamps with the magnifying glass. Yeah, totally. It's hard to say, right? Um, it's give and take. Let's see here. So I got that. I got that. You know what? Like, I'm just gonna throw some strong wash in there and just hope that it goes away. I don't want to deal with that. Just wash all those little unpainted bits. They can just have wash. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. If one wash won't do it, I'll do two. This little bit here needs to be made with rope, and that looks good. Perfect. Maybe a little bit more. But yeah, no, the camera I'm actually using can record 4K, which is mind-boggling for a web camera. Which is kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to get it, so that I could potentially do YouTube videos with it. Magnifying glasses will hurt your eyes when used a lot, but used for doing fine detail work, like eyes and noses and freehand, it might save me, but I need to talk to your eye therapist. Yeah, if you've already got like things that you're struggling with in terms of your eye health, yeah, if you're able to talk to your optometrist about it. Yeah, scanning. Let's get a little bit of this here. Some Monster Brown. I love Monster Brown. It's a great shade. It's one of my favorite army paint colors. Look at that. See, I use Army Painter sometimes too. Guys act like I hate Army Painter, and you know what? I used to, but my eyes have been opened. I've been convinced it is usable. Although I think this is the exact same color as my khaki. What cannon? Stab, 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 stab. Oh, Gannon, you are fine, buddy. Eye doctors are useless. 10 years of back and forth and they all suck, at least in Denmark. It's almost like they don't know anything. But the practice I'm being exposed to is way old and, according to a lot of research, outdated. Yikes. Over here, there are eye places, but specifically you need, like if you're experiencing something like eye health, you need to talk to an optometrist who are like actual like medicated professionals. And not all, I had to learn that not all glasses shops had optometrists on staff. Which I was like, well, that's weird. Gannon, what are you doing, you menace? That's dumb. It is. I think that it is astonishing with how necessary sight is for the average people, right? And yet our like treatment of eye health is so terrible in many ways. For example, here in Canada, while actually I can't speak for all of Canada, I can only speak for my province. The provinces have slightly different ways of handling healthcare, but eye care is not included in basic health coverage. Instead, you usually have to utilize your extended benefits, which is utter nonsense. Same with dental. Like, if you don't go and take care of your teeth, like, you get gum disease, you can get a blood infection and die. I feel like that's pretty mandatory, and shouldn't require special extended coverage. So, you know. That same over there, yeah. I'm buying glasses because my eyes need them. Give me the doctor. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is with this camera? Come on, stop wobbling. No wobble. No wobble. Jenny Joyo, how's it going, Jenny? Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Can I get someone to help me give a shout out for Jenny Joyo? Lovely streamer, great painter, knows no boundaries with color. Yeah, you want to see some Easter orcs or some Easter plague marines? Bright pink princess plague marines? Heck yeah, you go to Jenny Joyo and you celebrate. Love her stream. Thank you, Olympics. Oh, and I see Mitch has just barely beat Gruffy on that. What are you up to, Jenny? Jenny, have you seen my Nurgle Daemon prints? Blast me up the candy-colored gory monsters. Yeah, it's awesome. Well, here I am smacking my camera. This skin or this skin? Which one? Because I'm working on two different dudes. All of them modding so much that they're mod pitting. How old am I, if you don't mind asking me? Say your eyes got a bit bad. My eyes have been bad ever since I was probably 10. My eye vision is -5, and I am 3 points away from being declared as legally blind in Canada. The distance between me and this miniature is less than a foot. If I take my glasses off, I cannot see it. And if I say how old I am, Jenny's gonna laugh at me. The Bazookas guy's skin. Yeah, I love this guy so much. He is so fun. What other sculpt is that? This over here is the Games Workshop Nurgle Daemon prints. It is a Citadel fine cast model. It is a fine cast of an old metal model that they used to have. The metal model was what was available back when I first started playing Warhammer, maybe 10 or so years ago, back in the old day of 5th edition. Say it. I am not. No. And then it's not aged. I was worried. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. I am 30. And then Jenny's going to... I can predict what Jenny's going to say. Jenny, I am only 10 years younger than you. Too funny. You and Valley both with it. You guys are such rascals. Lucky for me, I still have quite good vision. Just a matter of finding ways of dealing with the double vision. Yeah, no, absolutely. Too funny, too funny. I just updated my resume today and realized they put me down as 29. I'm 28. I often... So if it was not for the fact that my age was a round year, like a, you know, something that ends in a 0, I would forget what my age is. I do it every single year. I always say that I'm either a year older or younger than I am. Not because I'm trying to impress anyone, because I forget. Because I don't think of it very often. I'm starting to forget my own age. 93 babies, high five. Jenny, what are you up to today? Are you working on anything exciting? Are you streaming today, Jenny? Are we able to raid you? Still have 1 year and 3 months to getting there. No stream today. Ganon, what are you doing? Get out of there. You little jerk. Whoops. I got that there. Go there like that. Jenny just laughs at everyone's age. Every answer you're gonna hear is gonna be either "Oh my god, baby" or "cute," followed by some chuckles. Ah, jeez. She's a menace, I tell you, a menace. No, Jenny's awesome. Ganon, what are you doing? I got 2 cats in the room, and either one of them is gonna be like asking to be on my lap or meowing at me, going around in circles. Goodness gracious. All right, it's time for you to dash. Yeah, you have a good rest of the night there, Mellow Miniatures. Love having you here, and take care. All right, so I need to deal with this. Okay, a bronzy color for it. Let's see what I can come up with. Oh, what is this? Antique gold. All right, Ganon. Fine. Yeah, I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up. All right. Zelda has been on camera today, and so now it's time to put Ganon on camera. Hey, buddy. Saying hello? Oh, you're getting shy? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So close. I knew he was going to smell the camera, so I thought you guys would appreciate that. Yeah, the great Lord the great Donut Lord. Oh, jeez. So Jenny, you may not have encountered the cult of the Donut Lord before, but all the friends that hang out here have taken to calling my cat Lord Ganon. Lord Ganon. And now he's running around the house going, "Moo!" Oh my god, Ganon, what is wrong with you? He was so calm just a second ago. Either that cat is enormous or... oh, he was super close. Sweet and merciful. Moo! Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. kind of want to like mix it with. What are you doing? Get in! Oh my gosh. Ah, that cat. All right. Let's grab some of that sienna and mix that in with this bronze color. He is sweet though. He's a real sweet cat, and he's cuddly. He likes cuddles. And sometimes when he jumps up on the pedestal that Zelda is sitting on right now, he after he jumps up, he leans in forward and he looks slightly down because he's asking me to either pet him or give him a kiss. A sweet, cuddly, powerful man. Oh, God. He's just lovely, though. Honestly, the best cat I've ever had in my life. And I've had 12 cats, I think. Just sniffing if paint is food and getting the petting and kissing is just consequence. No. Ganon's the best. The best cat. That's why there's a cult. Not a very good cult leader, though, I bet. Probably talks about, like, saving people, but he's like, oh, but I haven't been fed enough yet. And just conveniently, he's never been fed enough. That is a concerning emote. Alright, so I wonder if the technique I was working on with this cannon is going to work for this handle. I sure hope so. Please don't treat me. There's no call because there's all latent psychos one paint stroke away from a loony bin. It's focused around donut wearing cat is just testament. Oh, goodness gracious. One of these days, someone's gonna message me and be like, "Hey, Chris, what's your mailing address?" And I'm gonna end up just giving it to them, and they're gonna be like a week later, I'm gonna end up opening up my mailbox, and I'm gonna find a book in it called "The Testament to the Donut Lord." My plans! They've been discovered! Oh, goodness gracious. Garlic, garlic, moon, moon. I believe it. The internet just loves taking things and running with them. Alright, so we got that. And so what I need to do from here is I need to speckle it. Do I have my sponge? I had a sponge somewhere in here. Where's my sponge? No sponge? Okay, no sponge. Where is that sponge? It's just a piece of torn sponge. Don't want to be anywhere. Don't want to be anywhere convenient, sponge. Well, hecking heck. Alright, I guess I'll just have to accept that. Do I tear another piece of sponge? I am not very coordinated. Goodness gracious. Did you read my mind? Yes, because I am a prophet of the Donut Lord. Hi, Zelda. Yeah. All right, where? Ah, here it is. Yep. Hi. Okay. So I want like whatever that color is. Yeah. Is that good? Sure. We'll take that. We're gonna go boop 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 boop. Do a little bit more sponging. All right. So I got that. Zelda, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? And then we're gonna take this here. Prophet of the Donut Lord, you know? Yeah. Don't you know? Don't you know, Bobby? Okay. At a time, there was a beer chugging challenge going on Facebook, and everyone challenging to chug beer, camera. Hate the stuff, so you start your own challenge of standing under the full moon, lathered in garlic. Fascinating. I like garlic chicken. Garlic chicken's delicious. Oh my. Hey, cut it up. Alright, so I got that. And then I kind of like the idea of doing that. Yeah, I don't even question it. Facebook is just a wild place. I don't question it at all. Yep. That's way too much. Cool. So I've done that, and now I'm gonna take this sepia, this brown. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go with brown. The life group. Griffin's always cool. I love garlic. Has anyone ever just like taken a clove garlic and just tried eating it or tried taking a bite of it? It is strong stuff. Good for you though. Yeah. My dad, and my grandpa, when they are sick, they will eat entire cloves of raw garlic. What is it? Star anise is also naturally contains some of the chemicals used in antiviral drugs. Kind of a little too orangey though. Hello. If I take, where did sponge go? Here we go. Is there not any of that left there? Nope. What are you trying to do? Supposed to look. I know honey is good for something. I can't remember what it is. I think it might be antiseptics. I know that people say raw honey is good for if you got like a cold or whatnot. Thyme is great. I love thyme. All right, so how much closer am I to finishing this guy? Apparently not close enough. that booty though. That booty is great. It's a good booty. I need to take care of that. It is getting to me, and I don't remember what paint I was even using when I did it. I wonder if I'm able to, like... I think natural remedies are good for if you haven't made your way to the drugstore yet. Like if you're still on your way over there, you know, you got like some ginger tea or something, like it'll help, but they're definitely not a replacement. I can agree to that. The monumentous clap of their cheeks is when they fire their cannon. Keeps me up at night. Oh my gosh, Gruffy Bears. I think I figured out what's wrong with this guy. Here we go. Perfect. Perfecto. I finally figured out what's bugging me. This eye is doing this weird thing. There we go. That is so much better already, just like that. My mom's philosophy was always just take both. Yeah, exactly. Take both. Have your chicken noodle soup and have your Tylenol. It's... I mean, they don't not work. They just don't, like, you know, you can have the thing that works, and then you can also have the thing that is the concentrated version of the thing that works. So that's how I look at it. You're not somehow doing better or worse by choosing not to take them. Oh. Yeah, no, I am... Any doctor who responds with, here's antibiotics, I usually go to not visit that doctor again. Considering antibiotics are like I have a friend who's like, my back is hurting, and their doctor was like, here's antibiotics, and I was like, you should stop going to that doctor. If their response was, you're in pain, here's antibiotics, like, what is there to indicate that it's a bacterial infection? Have they done anything? No, of course not. Hey, that's loud. Hi, that's loud. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I think you probably, unless there's like a reasoning, like, get a second opinion. I don't know. You hecked your guts. I mean, you can say those words. I have set my stream up in a fashion that I do not say those words. You're fine. You're fine. I hecked them. I like that. But yeah, no, antibiotics can be super hard on your body. On your gut bacteria and stuff, like, you know, gut bacteria is supposed to be your friend, and then you're like, hey, time to die. Time to die, beneficial bacteria that gives me vitamin K. Fun fact, you develop your vitamin K from the bacteria in your gut. And every time you take your antibiotics, you're killing them. Yeah. You might overdose on your antioxidants and vitamin C. Oh, God. At first I was like, I guess he's trying to help. And then I saw it was antioxidants and vitamin C. And I was like, oh, he's trolling. He's being a troll. You have to take your leave for the evening. Have a good night. Flat Lucazode? Hey, no worries. Yeah, I'll see you again soon enough. Everything okay? Oh, he's on your chair? It's Lord Ganna's chair now. You have no chair anymore. She is so excited from those like couple of pets you just gave her. She almost put her tail in my paint. I mean, I don't know about that there, Loki, because vitamin C actually gets dispensed out in your urine. So might want to double check on that. Overdosing on vitamin C is one of the most difficult things to do. I don't know. I would have to double check, but last I checked, excess vitamin C actually gets dispensed out through your urine, so it shouldn't have any impact on your stool. But I mean, the stuff that I was referring to might be outdated, so I can double check. Oh yeah, no. I mean, if you're sick, having an easy to ingest form of glucose is great. It's like digestive cookies. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Because when you use the term overdose, it sounds like you're talking about basically getting getting sick from it. Hello, hello. But I mean, if anyone's taking 10 pills of vitamin C, that's... Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi. That would absolutely, yeah, that would get you sick. But to which my follow-up question would be, why were you taking 10 pills of vitamin C? When I think like just like a lot of the time just one is actually excessive to your dietary requirements. Oh, absolutely, 100%. Who is taking 10 vitamin C pills? Like, is this something that you were doing? I'm very confused, and I think I'm lost. People who love vitamin C, duh. I mean, vitamin C is tasty. You got that sour acidity flavor to it, but oh my god. Hey, thank you for liking and watching there, Nicole. What was it? The guy who invented vitamin C took, I think it was like 10 times the recommended amount by today's standards daily, because he believed that vitamin C was the basically the prevent-all of getting sick, which is kind of where that belief comes from. And vitamin C is good, has been shown to, make it less likely to catch certain things. But like once you're already sick, like the vitamin C is not going to do anything. And yeah, well, discovered and named it. But like the why vitamin C seems to help people is totally unknown, which is very fascinating, I find. Like, we say take it, but we don't know why. Oh yeah, Gruffy Bear is just a good troll. A good-hearted troll. Which I think is, like, most of the Creature Club podcast. Oh, yeah. And that's interesting. I did not know that. But it makes sense. Like, and also, actually, we're kind of, like, programmed to, like, swallow pills. But a lot of pills actually get absorbed in the mouth and not the stomach. You're masters of messing. All right. Do I want to give him the smoke? Do I want to give him the ring of smoke? Fuming out of his thing. I feel like it's excessive. I kind of like it without. No, it's too much. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. That's how I feel about it. Alright, so I think I might call it quits with this fella. I've had a lot of fun with it, so I'm just going to put it to the side over here. I could totally use this for something else later. Like, I could absolutely, like, use this as, like, some kind of other effect. Or, like, if I actually want smoke emanating directly out of something, I could do that. But, yeah. I don't think it needs to be out of the cannon. Alright, so with this guy, what I need to do is I need to work on this a little bit. Oh, no, you know what? I think I know one thing I forgot to do. But do I even care? No, I don't even care. I don't. I just don't. A will-o-wisp? Yeah. Hey. No need to scratch yourself. You're good. You're good. I don't know what this is supposed to be. But, oh, you know what? It looks like it's tied up bandage. I see. So that's something totally different. So what I'll do here, I already have this on here somewhere. Where did I put it? I must have placed it somewhere nearby. You know what? We'll just place some right here. And we'll say, sure. Boop. Ah, I found it just as I placed it down. Waste in paint. Potatoes are actually a remarkable vegetable in terms of their sustainability and their nutritional value. The skins do have a great deal of everything in them. There was a guy who tried to make a point by this, and he lived off nothing but potatoes, I think for a month or something like that. And he showed zero signs of malnutrition. Yeah. That's the guy. Although it sounds like a miserable way to live. Just pure misery. Like, I could eat potatoes in everything. I could eat potatoes in multitudinous ways. I could not eat a raw potato every day and be happy. I could not eat baked potatoes every day and be happy. But hands down, potatoes are the best crop. Just period. They're great. Oh yeah, no, potatoes are remarkable. I love potatoes. See, all this conversation about potatoes is making me crave some potato right now. It's making me crave some poutine. God, isn't this guy just freaking nasty looking? I love it so much. I'm liking how this muddy, gross space looks too with him. Ugh, love it. Love it. You take that back. Those are fighting words. Clearly, you haven't had a good poutine. Or you're trolling me. Either way, kind sir. Fighting words. Nothing better than a good poutine. Nothing. I've never had poutine, but potatoes with gravy. So it is potatoes with gravy and cheese, not sometimes cheese. And it's a very specific cheese. It has to be cheese curds. They're spongy, and they're kind of squeaky, like and rubbery in texture, and they melt wonderfully. In my opinion, cheese curds are better than cheddar, and they are the step before cheddar. So when you're making cheddar, you have to make cheese curds first, and they are perfect in every way. I tell you, those French Canadians, they know how to cook. Oh my god, I'm so hungry for a poutine right now. And then you can have like fancy poutines, like you can have poutines with additional ingredients in them. A popular one here in Vancouver is butter chicken poutine. Well, I cannot say I have had Danish gravy, but it's darn good gravy. Let's see here. And depending on where you go, they're going to do it slightly differently too. Like there's no consistency in the gravy among like restaurants. Some green there. Gravy is great. Friend of food. Yeah. Gravy is a friend of food. Gravy goes just about with everything. Anything that's like savory, oh yeah. Stockpile some gravy with it. Let's see here. Oh, that looks tasty. So what makes it a Danish gravy versus a regular gravy or a non-Danish gravy? Is it the animal blood and fat that's used? Like, is it a pork gravy? Is it a chicken gravy? Is it a beef gravy? Is it a mix of them? You have to come and find me first. But yeah, no, I'm very curious. Tell me about it. I am authentically interested. First of all, the thickness. Well, no, not the first, because first it needs to be about what kind of gravy is it? Is it chicken, beef, or pork? I want to start with knowing what kind of animal is used. Or is it a vegetarian gravy? Get down with the thickness. Like, I can agree. Thickness is good, but the animal type that's used is going to dictate a majority of the flavor composition. It's a beef gravy. Okay, cool. So now we know that. Now we can move on. So it's thick. Okay, that's good. Yep. I'm all down with a thick gravy. I don't like thin gravies. Poutine doesn't go well with a thin gravy. It has to be a thick gravy usually. You need to be able to flip the pan and the gravy shouldn't fall out immediately. Hakkerange and Blodelog solves of Kotofir. Ground beef steaks with brown onions, gravy, and potatoes. That sounds remarkable. That sounds absolutely incredible. Alright, so I need to work on this flayed skin. So because I'm painting all these Nurgle things, I really want to, what do you call? I want to do a D&D adventure that utilizes like plague monsters really badly. I guess I could go with, where is it? Where's that example that I used? My test minis. All right, which one do I want to use here? None of these are my test zombies. Where's my test zombie? Where's the test zombie? Our test zombie's over here. Like one of them. Yeah. Okay. Here's two. Perfect. Hi. Hi. All right. So, looking at these, I really liked this one. This one was green, purple, and Rakarth. This one was Rakarth and purple. I like how this one turned out. Maybe I'll do a combination. So I'm going to do a combination of... I don't know. What do you think, Gruffy? That sounds like a delicious meal right there. Potatoes with what essentially sounds like a burger patty. Like a thick burger patty. Gravy with onions. Like that combination never goes wrong, in my opinion. So the process is put a bit of butter in a hot pan, and while that browns up, carve up a ton of onions in half rings, put them in high heat till they're clear, glazed. Yeah. I'm like a dog, I'll eat anything. So glaze them, turn them down, heat, and let them, okay, so caramelize them, add salt, yeah. Lots of black pepper. Okay, yeah, I could see that going well. Butter and oil as see fit, a little at a time while the onions are midway, lightly browned, starting to turn. Put in your beef, fry them to a medium rare with a salt and pepper beef. Didn't you call it a ground beef patty? Or a ground beef steak? So over here, that is exactly what a patty is. Is if you take ground beef and you make it a shape, it is a patty. So this makes me wonder, what is a patty to you? Because it sounds like there's a different definition of a patty over there. And I'm curious. Language-wise, would be a farce. But like, what is the actual like cooking difference? Because once you grind up a steak over here, we don't call it, or like you grind the beef, it is no longer considered a steak. As far as can be stuffed sausage, loaded, or made into a steak. Yeah, so in English, as soon as it's ground meat, it is no longer a steak. Just explaining like why I have my confusion, why I'm like, well, that just sounds like a burger patty. And make your language patty. Oh no, but I just. What I mean to say is it's the steak part that's like causing my confusion, if that makes any more sense. Like, calling it ground beef is like fine. It's the calling it a steak. It might be ground steak. Burgers are also great. A burger patty in my language often has eggs. Oh yeah. I mean, you can add eggs, but it's not necessary. It's not a necessarily guarantee, if that makes sense. Fun fact: the dish that I am explaining is the origin of the hamburger. I can believe that. Yeah, so it's a burger patty. I mean, like, you can make burger patties out of steak. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I used to do kitchen work in day cruises. Hackenbuffer, like a hamburger. I can see that. I can see that. The hamburger is named after the hamburger. Too funny. Oh, that's cool. It sounds like a delicious dish. Chopped steak. Stop adding steak at the end. It's just ground beef. It's driving me nuts. You rascal. I guess the thing is, because like a steak over here is a very specific. So like. In English, we call beef, like all cow or like bull meat is beef, and then steak is a very specific like they are cuts of meat, and you can have chopped steak, but in English, the moment it's ground beef, it is no longer steak. Hey, Geeky Taniki. That's like really the only thing I'm trying to like communicate. Yeah, so steak. I think the word you're looking for then, Loki, it wouldn't actually be steak. It's beef. Because a way of putting it is, steak is a type of beef, but beef is not necessarily steak. Call Belle, and she is delicious. Do you have a farm, Geeky Taniki? Well, ox meat is something totally different. Ox meat comes from an ox. No, you just call your beef Belle. Okay. So I think the translation is off, because ox is a different animal altogether. All right, let's see here. No, an ox is not that. That is a bull. In English, what you are calling a ox is a bull. Yeah. So the translation is off. Because if you say ox, ox is an entirely different bovine animal. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not correcting the Danish. I'm correcting the English translation. Because if you call a bull an ox, you're gonna confuse English speakers. That's all I'm trying to let you know. Or at least interchangeable with tier. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no, ox is delicious. But it would be like calling like a cow, a bison a cow. Like bison are totally different. Also edible, also delicious. But a totally different species of animal. They all fit in your belly. Bison beat up cow. Ostrich eggs are also very good. Oh no, I'm just letting you know, because like, I get what you're thinking there, Loki. I'm just trying to help, because the definitions I'm being given are very confusing for me as an English speaker. The planet is tasty, except for danger things, like certain frogs. If the frog is colorful, don't eat it. You'll die. Yeah. So oxod means beef. Yeah. I can totally see how the translations, because like you were mentioning, right? Like you were saying ox, which is an English word, but it's an English word with a different meaning, which is super confusing and can very understandably lead to someone thinking it means the same thing. But alas, they are different. I have never had alligator. That is a very, very American thing. A, because they don't live up here. But B, yeah, I don't know any Canadians who've had alligator. What is this thing here? Is this just like skin? Is this his elbow? Oh, it's tearing out of his elbow, so that is elbow. Okay. Oh, one's the same word, or they're both adapted from similar languages. Why don't they live up there? Can't get through the visa system. Yeah, or it's some commonality. There is a great tool people can use online called the language tree, and it can show you how certain languages tie together or relate. Now, obviously, it's not perfect because some languages that are totally different will borrow from one another. So, for example, like English and Japanese are not at all related, but English uses Japanese words and Japanese uses English words. For example, the word yo, like hey, yo, is a completely Japanese word that was borrowed into English. Likewise, Japan borrowed words like cake, picnic. Like those are words that they actually borrowed. And it's very cool stuff. So the evolution of English, Old English comes from Old German. But English is more than just Old German. It is, as you pointed out there, a very French combination. But yeah, it's a very fascinating subject with a lot of history to it. Oh, that's fascinating. Master of the house. Oh my god. Of course, that's what it means. Jesus. But yes, linguistics is very fascinating stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this purple wash here. We're going to take some of this green wash. That. Got that. There we go. Let's see here. Grab this. Put some of that on here. Nope. Not a little too much. Geeky Taniki, what are you up to for painting-wise? Doing anything new? Haven't seen any posts from you lately. Said house bond farmer, which means bond is in bound because farmers are bound to their land. The translation master of the house is a given meaning, but not the word's actual meaning. Literally is bound to the house. Once you get married, you can no longer roam around. I haven't painted in a few days. Been studying your Frostgrave. Yes, I love Frostgrave. Love, love, love Frostgrave. I was spending a lot of time trying to get minis ready in place for Frostgrave. Husband is Fear Seal, which literally means man-mate. I like that one much better. I'll be honest. I always get bothered when people make jokes about their partners, like the ball and chain and all that stuff. That stuff bugs the crap out of me. So, man-mate is much nicer in my books. Alright, and then there's this. Here we go. This is so close to being emptied out. Look at that there. That's all... That is all the dark wash I've got left in this container. I've not yet fully understood why cone. Oh, crone. I think it's C-R-O-N-E, I believe. Crone is a word for hag and witch. It usually refers to old women. It's a bit of an insult. It's never really used in... oh, it's a Danish word for wife. Interesting. I just assumed that there was an R there. I totally misread that. Fear is pronounced far, and seal is pronounced Kale. Okay, so it's far Kale. Interesting. Kale is actually a really nice word to describe bond or partnership. It sounds like a really nice word. Crone both means crone. I'm pretty sure crone also comes from probably nasty wives, and yeah, there's a long history of language finding ways to be unkind to women, unfortunately, and it's very tragic. Like crone and hag, for example, both distasteful words. Yeah, Zelda. Exactly. is why I got really excited when I heard that Irish word there. Oh, need a little bit of that purple. Probably up just a little bit. Hey, no, don't do that. Zelda, you're good. No need to do that. There we go. I like that. Alright, so I'm a bit happier with that there. It's a little macabre, but it's looking better. And I'm seeing it is now 250. I am probably going to have to bounce, guys. Let's see here. I'll see if I can do one more thing on here. Hey, stop that. Don't need to do that. Yeah, you don't need to do that. There we go. See if I can get this looking good here. Is a new word. The original word, it was in comparison to husband, Hausfrau, which in German was, stop it, Hausfrau, or you can see that, stop it, please. That's cool. Okay, Zelda, I'm gonna go put you down. You don't need to be up, hanging up over here anymore if you're going to be making those noises. Come on. Down you get. You can do those elsewhere, okay? Bye-bye. Alright, so that... still not a big fan of that, but that's okay. I've got pretty cool gross base. These. I think I could probably call this guy just about done. Need to give him some rusty bits on his earpiece. Wife came from Old English, Wilf, which probably would have been pronounced Vilf. Very cool. Jackhammering is non-stop today. Jeez. I cannot wait for that to come to an end. Oh, I see what I need to do. It's always one more thing. It's always one more thing. One more thing. I need to fill that in with some dark wash. Fill that in. Just keep dabbing down that handle. There we go. And you know, this kind of looks meh, so we're just gonna. Hi again, eh? Did he jump up or did he drop him there?
Jumped.
Oh, he jumped? Hi, buddy. How you doing? You're so cute. I can't find more etymological explanation for why Husfru Kron or Cone though. Weird developments. Languages are fascinating. They're just sometimes they're just weird. All right. So, man, how can I I want that part. Darling treasure and taxes. Ugh. No, thank you. Scat also means something very gross in English. I'll let you Google that up on your own. But in English, it's spelled with a C instead of a K. Yep. 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 All right. It's Bean Seal or wife, woman partner. That part needs to be fixed up. Looks like the bonder's starting to separate on that one. Bean is pronounced Bian. All right. Well, I think I can call these guys finished and can start working on the next big thing, which means I'm probably gonna have to prime some minis tonight because I am not prepared, or I'll just grab something totally different. just wing it, which is pretty on brand for me. Stop wobbling. All right, let's see here. Who is alive? Oh, I can see Kale's live. Let's see here. There's Red Jar. Oh, Ravenheart Minis is live. You know what? Ravenheart hangs out in our stream sometimes. Let's go raid Ravenheart. Ravenheart's a Discord community member. So, you know, these are what we finished up today. Looking pretty good. I'm pretty content with them. Thank you for everyone for hanging out. Mikey, thank you for hanging in all this time here. Lovely to have all of you guys. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.
Hello, Mellow Minis, with another raid. Jesus Christ, everyone wants to come say hello today. Thank you very much for the raid, Mellow Minis. How was your stream? What were you up to?
Oh, it's raining outside.
The Lucky Loki
Gross.
runs in politely and smashes the place with the
Stream done?
Thank you very much for the
Yes.
follow, Lucky Loki. How was your stream, Mellow Minis? What were you working on?
Sweet, so bad.
I want poutine. We were talking about
I
potato and
know.
gravy.
That sounds so good. Not gonna lie. Poutine.
If you have links, throw the link up.
Cake. I want soft, squishy, sweet things.
We're just
Oh,
working on
jeez.
this mango squig.
I know, Zelda.
I know. We're here for another.
All the
Couple of
chocolates
hours.
in the world, you know.
Cadbury eggs.
Oh my God, Easter
Yep.
chocolate.
Discount Easter chocolate.
Yes. Hi. You wanna come up? Come on. I want brownies and the Nanaimo bar. Oh.
Oh, I haven't thought of Nanaimo bars in a long time. Not even on my mind, Nanaimo. Hi, Zelda.
No.
Ah, she needs to be fed.
The same
Her and
as
Gannon
well.
both.
That
They weren't too loud during your stream.
Not at all, no.
I love Green Stuff World products. I don't know
Hi.
why. I just seem to have
Oh, Gannon, you look like you've lost a lot of weight.
it's just something I like.
Look at that butt of yours.
Especially in the house, the couch is squeaky floors.
Yeah, I've been giving him less food as I go.
No, the squid doesn't sneak. For one, it runs in teeth bared or growls for everything it can. It's not a sneaky thing. Thank you for the tongue twist and the Lucky Loki. How are you? How's things going with you? A mini painter yourself? Are you a streamer yourself? So just for everyone that's come in with minis from the raid and people that are here, I'm link friendly as long as it goes by the TOS and Twitch. If you've never been to the channel before, here is everywhere where you can find me on the internet. Links are all down in the bio bit as well. If you get a chance, so come in, join the Discord, follow me on Instagram if you want to see all the pictures. And also Facebook page. What I do on my channel is that I get my community to vote
Hey, Zelda. No, no, no.
for the next model I'm going to paint. So this was one of the last ones that they voted for. I put up a new poll for people to go vote. So if you join the Discord, it's on the model choice, and it's all about everyone. I'm also on track towards trying to get towards 200 followers, where I'll be giving away this model to any follower.
Zelda.
Because it was found in my pile of opportunity. So we're just picking this way. We've made a lot of progress so far. We are doing the red layers on the squig, getting the layers built up. I just tend to work with thinner paints and build up the layers wee bit by wee bit. Hi. The idea is that I want to get all the layers done on this one before I end the stream tonight. I'm streaming a bit longer than normal because I'm currently on annual leave from work. Just enjoying myself. Time that I get to spend I'll use lots. And I'll use brushes. We've been having several interesting conversations tonight. Quite good. I'm trying to tempt Orlando into buying more dice as well. Because, you know, he's bad enough at tempting other people to go buy new gaming systems and new models. I think it's only fair if I try and tempt him to buy more dice.
Hi, Gaming.
Should
Puppy,
buy
aren't you? Did you get me food? Wow. Wow, wow.
Okay, the Lucky Loki. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for the follow. Have a good night. Sleep well. I really like the name, the Lucky Loki. We made more friends. And Warlander did nothing wrong. I never said he's done anything wrong. I said he's a bad influence. He's a bad influence, Mello. We know this, he's a bad influence. So, me and him and Mango. Him and Mango are the bad influences. Him and Mango are bad influences. Like, really bad influences. You sit and talk about models and they'll start they'll start just listing off all the stuff and then showing you. Yes! do it, brilliant. Love it, Mello. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love the fact that you're doing that to him. That's brilliant, I love it. For his son. For his son, yeah, right. Yeah, we know exactly what's happening with that. It's not for his son. Who's Colin? Oh, Colin paints minis. just all bad influences then, aren't we? We're all gonna bounce off each other and give each other bad ideas then, right? That's fine. Get your kids to collect Warhammer Y, they won't have money for anything else. Get your kids to miniature gaming, miniature war gaming. They won't have money for anything else. Okay, cool. Let's go. Do you mind if I put it up on screen, or I always like to ask permission first. See, I'm really. Where's that ogre from? That's a really nice looking ogre. He looks so happy with his giant cannon. It's really cool. I like it. He just looks so happy with his cannon, and of course a Nurgle Demon Prince. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 2. And then the Nurgle Demon Prince, that's it. I like that. Like that a lot. I like that. They're looking really good. Bella, I really like them. I love that ogre. He looks so happy with his giant cannon. Just looks so happy. Yep. He's gonna turn people into meat juice with it. Oh, cool. It's like we're totally. I'm already giving you the shout out. Yeah, I did. Yeah, go follow Mellow Minis. He's a really nice guy. You're totally community oriented as well. Like, so I said, like my entire streaming thing is building the community, getting people involved, choosing what I choose for next, choosing what I pick for next stream. If you've joined the Discord, there's also a bit in feedback about choosing my next emote. Oh, thank you very much, dude. I was like that, start of the night, it's like, I've only been raided like 6 times. And the entire time I've been streaming, and then all of a sudden in one night I get excited by get raided by two people in one night. And it's both people that I've watched, and I liked watching and liked chatting to. Yeah, we were on a ferry hunt today, with the kids, so we were up in this lovely place here, which has a ferry glen, so we were looking for ferries, we found trolls, we found ferries. I was trying not to spam Instagram with them all at once. So there is more photos to go up. The witch's shoes and her shoes, her hat. With the kids going, well, she must be running about naked now. Which just priceless. And then they found my house, which is the troll bridge. They found the troll bridge, which they've now dubbed my house. You've got to love kids. I tried to be as active as
The crunchy ones?
Yes.
Dude, it's not an issue. I will try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. It's not an issue at all. I don't mind. It's that someone will ask you people to do. I want people to be able to talk in the Discords. That's what they're there for. It's like a message board. Yeah, I know the.
Okay.
I know the feeling. Mellow. It's quite tough because when you manage your own, it's difficult to like jump into others and see what other people are doing. Or
I can do it. I can do it.
if you just have one big Discord for everyone, it would just.
I can also make spaghetti, like regular spaghetti. So you've got pasta sauce. And I can boil some noodles, so it gives you more time. You want the squash?
Absolutely not.
How long is the squash in there?
Screaming riot would be the only way I would be able to describe
Okay.
it.
Well, I guess we'll find out if it's still good. If not,
Fuck is this shit? I fucking left a clean ass counter.
I really like the Forge Fathers. I really like your idea of Martial Dwarves.
It was the kitchen
That's such a nice community idea.
Woke up at 9, I cleaned the kitchen. Or at least I mostly cleaned the kitchen. Fucking bullshit.
I like the idea of like doing something like that. I know Mango's doing collector vision, which seems like quite a nice thing to do. Like try and get rid of like try and whittle down your grey pile, your pile of opportunity, your pile of shame, whatever you want to call it.
Snap it up. Huge.
Which is a really nice idea. I don't really like the fact he's doing something like that.
Shortly. You gotta be patient. You gotta wait. Be a good kitty. Be a good girl.
Really, really like that. So it's quite good that people are doing
Not gonna lie, it's so tempting for me
these
to
things
fucking
where
run over
people
such
are doing their stuff.
yeah.
So fucking tempting. So
Well, like have that sort of goal.
hot in that hand.
Because I found that doing this I'm a lot more proactive in my painting, especially like I'm
Thank
saying
you for putting the defog sausage in the fridge though.
5-6 hours painting something on
Is it still good?
stream
No,
or a paint
it doesn't go bad
as
in
well as possible.
hours. I mean, it's sealed.
No, no, the spaghetti spot.
Oh, I almost said something else. I'm not gonna cook bad food for this.
It means it doesn't procrastinate as well. So I'm fairly whittling through my pile of opportunity. Pile of shame.
So that's nice about the squashes. They last me fucking. Except for zucchinis and yellow squashes. Those
Soft skin.
has to have the hard shell. Soft ones not so much.
This model is part of a 2,000 point challenge in my local game group. It was one of my mates set it up. The idea was to collect a brand new
Ah,
Age of Sigmar army, not to do any painting. Building it and priming it was absolutely fine before the challenge started. But the idea was to try and build a completely game legal 2,000 point Age of Sigmar army in a year. The reason I said a year is because like life gets, you'll have life commitments, you'll have work commitments to deal with. So this was to try and get you to paint up your models and get it so you had a completely game ready 2,000 point Age of Sigmar army. So he worked it out. It's like if you do 250 points a month over, do 200 points a month over 10 months. That gives you 2 months to sort of go, right, I've got 2 months extra. And myself and my partner Trixie do it. So Trixie has been collecting Hedonites of Slanesh. And she is almost at the 1,000-point mark in 4 months. Once I get this guy painted, I will be over the 1,000-point mark as well in 4 months. So it's going really well for us. But I do have 60 grots waiting for me in the wings. Waiting for me in the wings. To paint. Hello J-Zone, how are you? How's your night going? Or your day, or whatever time zone you're in? How are you? Have you been doing hobbying today? You've been chilling out? Been up to much? Like I said, it's doing this, so once I get this bad boy done, I'll be over the 1,000-point mark. Although I'm not stopping at 2,000 points for these. I'm probably going to end up at about the 3,000-point mark by the time I get. Ooh! If you have a picture, like Instagram or Discord picture, throw a link up, that'd be really cool. See what you're building. What miniatures did you get? You're doing the Space Marines. You got an idea or color scheme? I mean, if you're not, Blood Angels, excellent dudes. Blood Angels was the very first army I painted. Back when I started collecting. If you're not part of the Discord, dude, come join the Discord. We're very welcoming and open. If you don't follow the channel, a nice little follow would be greatly appreciated. Of course. A follow already? Oh, that's brilliant. I can't keep track. I don't go into my follower list. I'm just very like. Follow. Yeah, come join the Discord. We've got a whole range of people from like people that are beginners, people that are big, and we're very, very open and happy. Oh, so Jason might like this if he's collecting Blood Angels. This is me showing my age, showing how old I am. came here to watch. So this was the very first codex for Blood Angels, Angels of Death. And if you're collecting Blood Angels, you will laugh at this. Because oh no, it gets better than that, Warlander. Dante's model has not changed. If you look, that is the current Dante model, but he's just in Finecast. That is the current Azrael model, and he's in Finecast. It's the current Ezekiel model as well. I mean, like, some of the models, like this book. I picked this book up in 1996. 97. Yeah, his model's not changed. That book was published in 1996. Yeah, 1996. That model was that. Book was printed in. Dante has not changed.
Look at your bum, Zelda. Look at your cute little bum. Yeah, you kill that thing. Kill it. Kill it.
I think the other funny thing is that that book as well is
Kill it. Kill it with fire. Oh my gosh, she does it and she does a little
the new
hop thing.
Mephisto model's great. I think out of all the models that have become Primaris,
Doors. Oh,
Mephiston's is the best.
yay. I get to play attack.
I'm a Dark Angels player, and I absolutely and utterly hate the new Dark Angels model. I don't like the fact it wasn't one of the already named characters, it was a brand new character they brought in.
My candy. Hello, butt face. Who's that
The
cute little
fact
bum face?
that it wasn't a new character, it was... I hate the fact it wasn't an established character, it was a new character. No. No, he did not. Fiston is still the raging psychopath. Mephiston is the only Space Marine to have died twice and lived. Yeah, Mephiston is a badass.
Apparently, Twitch was recommending.
Like, he's the only Blood Angel
And then Irish buddy
alive that's mastered
said,
the rage. Cut through the red. He still suffers the red first and all that.
Twitch is recommending you
Yeah, you're not gonna
decline
kill
the
off.
orders. And some people apparently
He's not
regret
gonna
it.
change.
No, that I willingly chose to decline
But yeah, he's an
Yeah.
absolute boss.
And they're like, what? You
Always
declined it,
sold
but
it
you deserved it.
best.
I'm like, no. I chose not to. Then I started explaining that like, I don't like it because it manipulates and scams people.
I like the Mephiston model's a model I want to get.
The
Just
fact
like
that like you pay $5 and you're intending to support me, but literally 50%
But I
of it
don't
goes to
like
Jeff Bezos. Well, to Amazon.
I don't like the Calgary
And I
score.
was like,
But Calgary
I don't like that. So instead, and me choosing to accept this forces advertisements on everyone, and the advertisements don't generate a lot of revenue for me.
Yeah.
I like Agrax Agatone,
So,
that's a good model.
okay. Instead, I would rather be ad free.
Salamanders one, I'm not sold
And,
on the fist one.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, yeah, spit in the face of Jeff, and everyone started just drowning,
I like
hating against Jeff Bezos. And one person made a $5 donation with a message that said, spit in Jeff's face.
I get the line, screw you guys, I'm painting them on stream. Because it's going to be a really good model to paint. It's going to be a nice piece to paint. It's going to be really, really good to do. I'm really looking forward to it when I get it. Because it's such an impressive model. So we're just putting some Phoenician purple on the robes just to give the colour a bit more saturation. Tell you what, William, I'm going to have to stop you because you know what? You're just...
Don't do that. You literally almost got kicked in the face.
Okay, Bronze Archer, how's your work all go? I got raided again.
Then I got dubbed Mellow Spit in Jeff's Face Minutes.
Second raid tonight. Well, let's go for the trifecta. Let's have a third raid. Let's have a hat trick. Yeah, the lovely Mellow Minis. If you don't already follow Mellow Minis, go give him a follow.
Trying so hard
He's a
here.
really, really nice guy.
But to clarify that I never once said I spit in Jeff's face. That was just something
Because
they
the hat
collectively, one person said and then everyone jumped on it.
Really, really nice. So Mellow, we were talking...
I could say Jeff
Forgot
once,
about
but never said
it.
spitting his face.
We were talking about one of the people that followed me
Also
tonight, and he's a
include
friend with a
that
bit of brushes
some of
and
the
Archer.
viewers
Designs
were
dice, and
Irish,
we were talking about
and this may
rare
have had
dice.
to do with where the spitting in the face started.
Yeah, Mellow raided into the stream, dude.
The rest were mostly Europeans, with one Canadian, one American, and one Kiwi.
We were calling you an enabler, and both Mellow and I were calling you an enabler.
Oh
I
my
think, yeah,
lord.
Mellow's still about, so...
Are you dying? That's what's going on?
Yeah, we've got a Mellow raid as well. Hey, we're just waiting for the third. We're waiting for the hat trick tonight. See if we get the hat trick. That would be very impressive.
Now. Now.
I know Mango's paint until she drops tonight, so that'll be interesting.
I don't like it when you hiss at me.
Did he hit you?
No, when I hiss at him.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No. That's why he walked away.
Why did you hiss at him?
Right, this Phoenician purple
I
is
didn't
much
hiss at him.
lighter than
Oh, you made a face at him.
Nightmare, just adds a little bit more depth to the robes.
I thought you said hissed at him.
No, we don't face it.
I miss a lot of people's streams because of the time I stream at.
Meh.
You're a lovely baby too, Zelda.
Unfortunately,
That's it.
were the times they stream at.
334.
I can do this after this. You're not going out anywhere?
Not as much as I'd love to. And do sun-dried tomato and basil turkey.
But we've made some new friends tonight as well.
Turkey
So my favorite color is red. So like I love red as a
You put
color.
the other
I fucking hate painted red, but I do it for the squigs.
There's another package to rip it up.
Go more. Alright, good.
If you want some veggies in
For
it.
some reason, I seem to paint greens really well.
Okay, I
I have
guess
no
it's
idea
green
why I
veggies.
paint greens so well. I like painting with red. I like painting with green. I fucking hate painting yellow. Actually, yellow is my right. I hate painting white. Absolutely hate painting white. I really struggle painting white.
People that they wanted to support Switch streamers, like, don't give people a hard time.
Yellow, I've been getting better with because I've figured out a way of doing
They
it
have a
properly.
donate button. You just donate buttons. It goes directly to them. They're gonna get like 90% instead of 50%. You help
Blue,
them
I don't
more.
mind blue at all. I mean,
And then I got $5.
right. So if